There. This is actually the second recording. I've been shuffling the cards, and one card came out, the Lovers card, not the Lovers, the Two of Cups. The screen froze though, so I will continue to pull cards, but this is the first one that comes up. If you, this message is going to be on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And you can direct message me on any of those platforms for number one, your personal reading, because this is a reading for the collective. And or if you want to see that the live pull of this particular card. So today is Monday, May 4th. And this message is, like I said, for the collective, and this is the first card that came up. We'll continue to pull cards. And oh, I know what I want to say. This is the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Pui-Mun Law. So the Two of Cups is as I said, and I will in the other recording before the screen froze. And actually, I'm glad it did, because all of a sudden this like horrible siren came down the street. So that would have been, not divine as this card is. So this is actually, this is working in combination of the divine. So, when you're not working, and the contrast would be that if the screen froze and then I went right back into recording again, rather than wait for that siren to pass by so it's not disturbing our time together, like divine timing is that kind of thing. It's like being willing to wait for like right the moment that it's better to talk about something or to work on something rather than pushing or an agenda or forcing a solution. So that's what creates this kind of relationship, a Two of Cups. And that kind of behavior and thought pattern, like these are the kinds of things like that we do on the day-to-day. And this is a minor arcana card. So this means that this is something that these are the things that we do on the day-to-day, waiting for the fray to die down before we approach something, giving that time to pause or think. I've put those acronyms in our in some of the commentary the past week or so, to give us the opportunity to, allow our partners or whatever other part of any situation that we're involved in to come toward us with their energy. And then it is more of this dialogue, and it's creating a more loving and respectful, all of that, the kind of the foundational things that we need to be doing on the day-to-day in our thoughts, in the way that we speak to one another, so that we are creating with the divine the loving environments, the love in our life. And the first place that we want to be correcting that dialogue is like listening to that inner tape. Like, what are the loving things that I say to myself? In balance, a two is a balance, right? Is it in balance with criticisms that I have about myself? And especially with this coming up in a minor arcana. Honestly, if our mental tape and our self-criticism is overbalanced, we're guaranteed to be doing that and externally in our interactions and our communications, and in any of our actions and the way that we do things. We want to be creating more of a balance with the love in our lives, that self-love, that self-care, so that we can come towards our, am I hungry? Sometimes that halt, right? Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? I'll put that one in the that acronym in the commentary, because I think that would give us I'm actually going to shut this door here, because I'm running my Roomba. So again, I don't want that to, distort our time together. So what are the loving things that we do to take care of myself here in my environment, so I'm able to take care of you? Little things like that, right? Like, it's fine that the Roomba's running and my house is getting clean. Thank you, Roomba. Oh, here's another card. Page of Wands. So here's a messenger about, and oh, what a creative, look at this amazing instrument that she played. So again, are the creative things that I'm doing something that draws the ways that I act? Remember, wands are actions, right? Are the ways that I act, are my, the actions that come out of my thought processes and my behaviors, ones that draw things to me? all of these creatures are, everyone's resting and enjoying and just loving. Everybody's relaxed. Is it calm? Is what I'm doing something that creates the calm in my life? And if you're doing this by yourself, she's not even with any, I mean, she's attracting, she's got a lot of friends around her. She doesn't need to, she's got plenty. She's enjoying herself. These are what are the creative projects that I enjoy doing. And when we are feeding ourselves and our own, in doing our creatives, our working on our stuff, and we're excited about it and we're engaged in it, like in a way that's not, taking away, because we can always go overboard, right? What is that balance? Coming back to that balance. How do I approach my projects? Do I do things until I'm so exhausted that I don't have time for the people who I love? Are the actions that I take, like, what am I doing? Sometimes I find myself doing a bunch of actions that I think are really important, and I kind of, and then I really put off engaging more, and like, oh, I want to, I feel like, oh, if I got to do this so I can relax and be with this person and enjoy our time. Actually, no, I just need to enjoy our time together and then go and do the things that I think I should be doing. No, do what your heart wants, do what you're excited about doing, and do it to the amount that's appropriate. So that way you're not like escaping into your, sometimes we use our projects to escape. Check your motives. Check your motives. Yeah, I'm going to put halt. Why am I doing the things that I do? Why do I do, what's your why? What's your why? Oh, and we've got these two more cards that are coming up. Oh yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups come out together. So this is a great pairing because, when we're sitting there looking at castles in the sky, like, oh, again, like, what are the things I want to do? And we're building those castles. Well, that's all wonderful and good. But the Queen of Pentacles is here coming up with this, giving us that groundedness so that we have the stamina to not only build the castle, but to get the job done, but to also come up with the right materials to do it. And so doing all of those foundational practices that we do, and like I said in yesterday's reading, I think sometimes, it may not resonate to meditate, but what are the things that bring you into a meditative state that helps you not only, pursue the things that you want to do or dream up the things that put you into a dreamy state, right? To dream up, where do I want to go with this? And then, and these are like the steps that I want to take. This Queen of Pentacles knows the cost. She's going to figure out the cost. She's here to help us figure out the cost of the things that we want to do. And, and these are the things that we do to do. Again, small steps, small grounded steps. So when sometimes we get those ideas in our head, oh, I couldn't possibly, actually, what are the things that I'm already doing that are getting me to the things where I want to go? Again, asking myself, always coming in with that intentionality of what is the why of what I'm doing? What is the why? And that can then help help us know what is the cost? What is it that I'm going to need to do to maybe change my thoughts, change the way I look at things, look at things with maybe a more optimistic, thought pattern than I have been looking at them, and knowing that I have people around me who are going to be drawn in. All of the, she may not have anybody with her per se, but she's got a lot of friends who came in because she is excited about what she's doing. And all of these other there's a lot of people on the board. There's a lot of people on the board here. So none of this is happening in a silo. None of this is happening in a silo. So I'm going to leave it at that. Again, like, share, subscribe. This message is on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. This is a message for the collective. If you want your own private reading, direct message me on any of those platforms. Share, comment, like, subscribe. All of that stuff gets the messages in front of people who need to hear it, or directly share it to somebody who you think might need to hear it. It's been my pleasure. Take care. Have a wonderful day.